but he still has a long way to go to finish off Annette. She's not gonna back down.
Well, DeWolf taking that first match on the strength of the pocket tens, and that's a pretty big lead, of course, being first on the board. He only has to win one more. So 1-0, and reallocating the chips, 100 each. I mean, does Annette have to think about changing her strategy, or is it basically sound what she's doing?
Well, no, I think she's going to stick with her strategy.
Cool.
Roland, well, it seems like he's limping a lot more than he is raising.
Raise 5,000 more. Cool.
And that just kind of shows you, Annette, that he's not prepared to re-raise lightly.
Yeah, exactly. He's limping in every hand, and
I mean, he must feel like the ace-8 is good a lot of times here.
Yeah, but it is strong for Annette to re-raise. To raise out of position. So maybe Roland's playing a little bit cautiously.
9,000.
If he talks himself through this hand, he can really only be calling here if he's got this read that she's bluffing the whole way. I mean,
yeah. Well, he does have position. That's the in heads up no limit hold'em. That is key.
She's picked up a flush draw.
Yeah.
I think she might just lay it. I mean, if she starts betting here, she might have to be willing to lay it all on the line. Like, I mean,
yeah, this is a very, very interesting turn card right here.
I mean, if she bets, she might be willing to go broke here.
16,000.
Yeah, wow.
Like right now, if Roland calls here, doesn't she kind of have to stick it on the river?
What? Wow, she's gonna win it right there. Very, very good bet right there.
Not sure if that's nice hand or well played. Probably
We'll
well.
see.
Probably well played.
Could be both.
In some ways, that was kind of her whole Premier League there with the 8-2 suited on the turn.
Yeah, well, I think if Roland would have re-raised it, she would have been able to get away from the hand there.
And Annette has, what would you say she's been, what her sort of percentage is, that she sort of raises the button about 2/3 of the time and limps about 1/3 of the time? Is that a...
That would be kind of accurate, yeah. 2/3, maybe 3 out of 4 almost.
Cool.
But yeah, she's been playing pretty aggressive pre-flop. But Roland only re-raised her, I think, maybe 1 or 2 times. So
Check it.
Check.
wow,
Well, this is
what
big.
a flop here.
This is the first kind of cold deck situation we've had, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a very unfortunate spot for Annette.
And could she get stacked off here? I mean, it just depends how the hand gets played on the flop, doesn't it?
Yeah, this very easily she could lose all of her chips here. Roland, yeah, he's gonna play it fast. There's a lot of draws on this board, so I don't really see her folding it, and very likely that she even moves all in here. There is a very big chance that Roland does have nothing here, and he's just playing the fact that Annette has been playing aggressively. He could be easily making a move, but yeah, Annette is gonna make the call. She's playing it a little slower. She could have made a raise there, but she's gonna see what Roland does on the turn here.
I mean, let's face it. At the end of the day, the top kicker is a pretty big. Well, she's done
Wow,
now,
this is a very unfortunate card for Annette right there.
She actually gave herself a chance not to go broke, didn't she? But the deck is just...
She did, yeah, but a very unfortunate turn card right there. Roland is confused here. He almost has too good of a hand. He doesn't know how much, what to do here.
It may be a step away from the final table. Now, Annette has more chips than him, so she can't actually go broke here.
15,000.
But, wow. I mean, she'll just look at this. I mean... She beats everything, basically, doesn't she?
She doesn't even. She's drooling right now inside. She doesn't know if she should raise or slow play or.
Roland's just praying she's got something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no sort of line of thought where she could be saying to herself, well, if I go all in, I can only get called if I'm beat. I mean, there's the pot will be big enough where actually she can get called by a lot of draws and things, can't she? Or
Yeah, wow, she just makes a call here.
she's
very
playing like
interesting.
J.C. Tran.
Yeah, if she can somehow, wow, that's actually a very good card for Annette.
Is there any way she can pass to an all-in?
To an all-in with pretty much almost everything did get there. The straight got there and the flush got there. And if Roland can move it all in here, that's it's going to be a very interesting spot for Annette.
32,000.
Should have folded a flop.
Wow. Wow.
Very, very impressive fold right there by Annette. She's really impressed me this week.
Such a bad feeling there. I think the river card is saving me.
She said should have folded the flop. She really did.
Nice hand.
She's inside his head.
That was very, very impressive play by Annette right there. That was just amazing.
And DeWolf, an opportunity there to almost seal the deal. As it is, he's just over average and has the 1-0 lead. But wow.
Call.
Interesting there. She picks up an ace and she decides to limp in. She's mixing up her game a little bit.
Is this about mixing up the game? Is it about them having kind of equal stacks now? I mean,
No, well, she's been raising the whole
Check.
time, even when they did have equal
Right,
stacks.
right.
But she may be trying to trap a little bit here.
3,000. Call.
and she does have this. I mean, you can see by Roland just calling this, he really, when he raises on the flop, he really does have a big hand. I mean, you know, he's
Check.
just
Yeah. He's happy to play small pots and
Right.
try to trap her, but looks like he trapped himself here. Annette has hit the ace on the turn, and the way Roland has been playing, I don't think it's going to be very hard for him
7,000.
to get rid of this hand here.
I just wonder if all of a sudden that Annette's found something that may be a little bit exploitable, and that he's actually not doing any raised bluffing, really.
Yeah, she can continue to fire, and if she gets played back at, she can just get rid of the hands.
Raised to 19,000.
Speak of the devil.
Roland is gonna get aggressive here with his queen.
And she folded it instantly. She
Yeah.
was in really good shape. So he actually did he set that play up in a sense?
Yeah, he's been playing very tight, and every time he's raised, he's had it. But very good read there by Roland. I guess she put him on a strong hand, so
Wow. That was
quickly fold. That was an interesting hand there.
Raised to 4,000 total. Pass.
That's almost
Call
a check.
even.
Not quite.
min raised by Annette, called by DeWolf. And
Wow, what a flop!
well, this is all over.
This is
I
this
mean-
is this is amazing.
Check.
Wow, check.
And DeWolf has, I mean, there's only 8,000 in the pot, but you could see both players getting their whole stacks in here.
7,000.
On the
Which-
flop,
Yeah.
the diamond is a bit of a scare card, but Annette does have a diamond in her hand. It's gonna be interesting to see if she puts a raise in here.
If all the chips do go in,
Cool.
She's gonna slow play. Wow.
she's drawing dead to a 6 right now,
Yeah.
or a 3 to split.
Yeah. A deuce would just be disaster.
It's the second full house he's had to her 3 of a kind.
Yeah. Let's see what Roland does here. Looks like he's gonna make a pretty big size bet here.
24,000.
Yeah, the pot is 22, and he's made a little bit of an overbet. Now, if she can get away from this one, I'm just gonna be really amazed.
Just because of the way she's played it. I mean, how can you fold? I mean,
Yeah, this there are a lot of hands that beat her, but playing heads up, having 3 kings is a very strong hand.
Full house.
Cool. Yeah, I knew it.
She did pay it off.
Yeah.